ọma ebunye ya enu si ya jide nke o ji na-aga n'iru biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kene n'Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ego adị Eze-Ana ugochitubelu nwoke ọma na oraifite ego adị ọdịnala bụ eziokwu ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa ụmụ Igbo chigharịa kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye ji eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye ji eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ga-adị ugochitubelu ga-adị ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erighị anyị front and back ndị oche eri anyị front and back faji asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ wepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My names are Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu na oraifite. Abụbụ onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Bụrụkwazi onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ọdịnala evangelist. My mission is to help people live better life. I'm a priest and ọdịnala evangelist. N'ụbọchị tata, our today's topic is image is image, statue is statue. I repeat, today's topic, image is image, statue is statue. Ọ bụrụ na ị gee ntị na nkụzi anyị dibịa taa, ọ nkụzi gbara ọkpụrụkpụ. Ị ga-esi na ya wee mụta something that will change your life for good. If you are opportune to be here under the influence of my voice, hearing this particular topic, you are blessed. You are blessed because the word you are going to hear today will liberate you. A ga-eme ka unu dị ọcha maka na okwu nke unu ga-anụ n'ụbọchị taa. Like I always say, what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. My wish is for the bandage in your eyes to fall so that you will be able to see clearly and understand how things work so that goes on. Before we proceed, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly rituals, the one of August, is still ongoing. You can still join, or you can still join in the coming month of September. This is sacrifice for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. Enwego ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ebuniri elu site na aja anyị na-achụ n'igwe maka na igwe bụ ike. There is power in unity of purpose. Ọ kanyesị aja achụrụ n'igwe. N'isi ụtụtụ a, ejegori na temple kwubi okwu chụọ aja, make declarations upon those that join us for this month. At the last day of this month, we visit the river to offer sacrifices on behalf of all and do saraka. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices, including ram, to the entities of powers on behalf of all. I can tell you we have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media or in Eze-Ana TV, but I can tell you we have lots of testimonies. We started this group rituals almost 3 years now. By November, it will be exactly 3 years. Since I began that. In fact, some people do book from January to December to be sure that they did not escape even 1 month. One netubaja makani kendi na aja anachuni go makana aja kadero. So if you are interested in joining this ritual, what you will do is to chat me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp me on 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672. So that I will tell you other details we need for you in order to book you. You forward their 3 prayer requests and make token donation to the account number. As you are joining us in this ritual, what I'm telling you to do is that what you will do is to join us and be able to join us in these monthly rituals. If you are watching me via television outside Africa, either from smart television or global TV, Amazon, etc., chat me. The number you are seeing on this Eze-Ana TV is mine. Chat me so that I will know where you are getting us from. Very important. Now, let's now go on into today's lecture proper. Kine suela ine metu aka na share button na agwande mbada gbasara our administration. May Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile bless you abundantly. So let's now dive into today's lecture proper. Remember, our today's topic is image, statue is statue. Now let's proceed. What is image? Image can be described as an act by photograph or by artwork or carved of something that you can imagine, something that ever existed. And the purpose of that image is for you to always remember the memory of that particular incident or that particular person or an event. Whenever you look at image, you remember what that image represents. You remember what that image represents. You remember what that image represents. So every image is for a purpose, and also every statue is for a purpose. It baffles me how this foreign religion, they came to Africa, lies against us in all ramification, demonize everything about us, the way of our life. Remember, we Africans, from even Egypt, we are good to carving image. We have lots of carving works, even from the ancient Africa. We have carved image, wooden works. We have carved image in the stones. By so doing, our forefathers normally carved those things, because that time I'm talking about, there was nothing like photograph. I want to give you an assignment. Do you know when the first photograph was taken? Do you know? Go to your Google it. Do you know that lots of lies was told against us, we Africans, in order to demonize us, in order to take away what made us great, what made us who we are, and our identity? They took away our culture and tradition. and demonize everything concerning what made us unique. That is actually what they did. Lots of lies was told against us. Remember, I will match this teaching image and the statues. Statues are those things that was molded, erected. Like if you go to Catholic churches, you will see lots of them. I remember St. Mary's Catholic Church that is in Onitsha, via Oka Road. You will see the mighty statue of Virgin Maria there. That statue is almost 30 feet height. Many places all over Catholic churches, ranges from the Virgin Mary, the Jesus, the Virgin Mary in all shapes. They have the Mary, Mother of God, the Guadalupe. They have they have so many of them. They have Mediatrix of all graces. They have so many. Yes, they have it in many shapes. The same thing with Jesus. In fact, Jesus' picture you are seeing is more than 10 different faces. Yes, Jesus' pictures is more than 10 different pictures. Are you following? We have more than 10 different pictures. Are you following? That is how the thing is. Jesus' pictures, more than 10. And those images you are seeing in the pictures, in the name of Jesus, are all, do you know that those pictures, okay, have you ever checked when the first photograph was developed in the world? I will give you that one, that single thing as an assignment. Do you know, we were told that a personality of Jesus once existed over 2,000 years ago. My question today is, do you believe that those images, so pictures, you are hanging on the wall of your various homes, those images you are hanging in your church, yes, in your parishes, do you believe that those pictures is image of the person you claimed that is Son of God, Jesus? Do you believe? If I tell you that when that particular person, let's say go by their Bible statement, that was ever existed over 2,000 years ago, when he was on earth, is there anything like photograph? No, I'm asking you, is there anything like photograph? Go to your Google and Google it. When the first photograph was created, I mean modern photograph. I'm not talking about carved images, artworks, all those ones, modern images, and I'm talking about photograph of that person you are holding to so high esteem, that is your Savior. Do you know that those images that scattered everywhere in your various homes and your offices and your parishes, I'm putting it to you that those images belong to various actors? Do you know? We have some actors from American Man, we have from London, we have from Hungary, we have so many. I will still do teaching, I will still react to a video where those names of those actors, that even the one we call Jesus in Asibo, known by the name of the actor, then use those their pictures they took, yes, motion pictures they took while acting those scripts. Those pictures is what they frame for you, and you place them in your various altars, in your various home, and be bowing to them, saying they are Jesus. You took some of them to your Reverend Father. Reverend Father does hand like this. I bless you, sir. Family so. Do you know that those pictures in our phone when they actually film? Do you know? No, this one, we are living in a modern world, 21st century. You can go to Google and Google all of them. One called Howard from America have already warned people that people should stop bowing to his pictures. That is not God, that is just mere human. That he is just mere actor. That is just interpreting the script given to him. But that image is what you keep in your house, and they be performing this your devotion of bowing your head before those pictures. Mere human beings. Are you following? Now, as you are bowing to those, my problem is that your own is image of somebody, you know, an actor. Now, you use image of somebody and they bowing for that person. What are you doing? Yes, in Igbo spirituality, we do mold, have some images. But those images, you know why I like Ordinana? Ordinana will always tell you the truth. Those images, you see the image of Ogbuefi, this thing is not Ogbuefi picture. It's a replica. The way I like Ordinana will always tell you the truth. Let me give an example. If Ordinana that consulting Alpha, they will tell you Alpha Kuru. Alpha Kuru. But if Onyuka, a pastor, want to say something referring to what came to his mind, he will say God says. They can lie, they are pathological liars. They can lie for Africa. But why I like Ordinana, with Alpha Kuru. What is Alpha? Consulting the mediums. They are not God. They are just elemental beings. So Igbo spirituality, even if they mold Ogbuefi, they will never tell you that this is the picture of Ogbuefi. This is just an image. Do you know what image it does? Image is just once there is image, it makes your mind to focus towards that direction of that image. That's why Ordinana make images as a point of contact, so that when you are looking at them, you'll be able to meditate. And I know that is the reason why some other religion makes images. Are you following? Example, this Orthodox churches, you go to Catholics, you will see images, you will see statues. Yes, you will see images, you will see statues, you will see symbols. Some other religion, some have cross as symbol. Some have a kind of act. Whatever sign you people are using as symbol is a symbol. It's an image. If you go to Catholic Church, you will see assorted type of images, including from Jesus, Mary, and the other saints. Yes. So the same way, they have crucifix too. It's an image. Then they have the same thing with, even the ordinary churches have, like Anglican. Anglican do have what is called cross. Cross is image. To mention as, but few. So all these churches have images. Why is it that in the one of Ordinana, people always accusing us of worshipping those images? You will see some of their pastors, when they are preaching, they will say, we are before the image that cannot even move or that cannot even talk. But in go to their churches, they still have image. That's why I told you that image is image, statue is statue. What is different between the carved image they use maybe 2 bags of cement to mold, and that carved image of 2 bags of cement they use to mold Virgin Maria or the saints in the Catholic Church? What is different? Is image not image? What image represents is that when you are looking at that image, you remember whom that image represents. It's just a purpose of it's a spiritual artifact, what you can be looking at in order to remember the spirit or the personality the image represents. Not that we worship that image as God. go to book of Numbers, you will see where the snake, when they bite the Israelites, Chukwu told Moses to go and make a similar, a replica of a snake and raise it up, that whoever that listen to me, this instruction I'm giving you, and look up to that snake in obedience to my commandment, that person will be healed. So that is why in Igbo spirituality we make images. What God is against is making images and they begin to worship that image as God. Yes. If we go to our offices, various offices, we see Mr. President of our image, pictures. We see Mr. Governor. It's in the office, but we are not worshiping them. We only giving them respect for to whom honor is due. And whenever you see that picture, remember, oh, this person is the person that is ruling us. Not worshiping. If you go to wealthy homes, I've seen many of them. You see some wealthy homes that they will do the image. They carve image of their father. I've seen it molded head. Some mold full picture of their late father. Some will mold only the head of their late father beside the grave, on top of the grave, the man's grave. It's monuments. So in Igbo spirituality, we have all those images, and it's allowed. But we are not worshiping them as God. As the game when Achukwu also bellow some, then whatever you believe in and the respect, give that the highest respect upon worship, go latreya. That is what you are worshiping. So whatever you believe and they give the utmost respect, and whatever you can give and you love with all your heart, that you are willing to obey with all your heart, is what you worship. So do you know that some people worship money? Some people worship their Mr. Governor, because Mr. Governor can send them as a errand boy and they can commit dastardly act in order to protect the image of governor. They are worshiping governor. Do you know that some people can commit evil in order to make their wife happy? Now, if you are that such type, you are worshiping your wife. You know that this is against God's commandment. You know that this thing is abomination. But in order to please someone, you are loyal to, you committed that abominable act, you are worshiping that person if you don't know. Whether it's your wife, your husband, or whatever. Because God has given the commandment. Keep my commandment. So whomever that made you to go against God's commandment, meaning your loyalty lies to that person, not to God. So therefore, you are worshiping that person you obey. Some people worship demons, worship Satan, you worship evil because you believe in them. So I can tell you that images we made in Igbo spirituality is to remember our loved ones. Yes, we celebrate them for one thing or the other. If you go to my Obi, you will see my late father's image there, the picture. Doesn't mean that I'm worshiping him, but I reference him because he taught me some certain things that made me to always respect him. The same thing. So my question today is, tell me the difference between the images you made in Catholic churches and whether it's crucifix, whether it's carved image. And I told you, if you go to Anglican, you will see carved image of cross. Go to Catholic, you will see crucifix. Crucifix is the one, after carving the wooden stuff, they molded Jesus on top. That is crucifix. And so on and so forth. I have given you some instances where you can see either carved image or images or statues. Now, I can tell you that image is image, statue is statue. Now, in Igbo spirituality, tell me what is different. We Catholics, we go to Catholic, in front of the Catholic and in front of the crucifix there, they will bow. Yes, and ordinary person will go to in front of Okumo and altar or bow. What is different? Image is image, statue is statue. Let me tell you, ask you a question. You as a, let me use, which church can I use now? Let me use Catholics. Yes. I remember even some Pentecostals worship Bible. Forgetting that Bible is what is printed in China here. Yes. It will interest you to know that even the wood, the pepper, said in here, bụ osisi akwara akwọ ka eji wee develop ibe akwụkwọ gasị wee kọtụọ ya wee werie wee print a Bible. But some people worship that. They worship their Bible in the sense that once they see the Bible, they see it as the Holy of Holies. Image, whatever you use, you respect more royalty to, is what you worship. But in Igbo spirituality, nothing like that. Whatever we see, whenever we see Apokaleta, whenever we see Ngwu and the rest of them, we don't worship them. However, we reference them, knowing fully well that they represent Umumuo. The same thing is what Catholics does. But my question now, let me face Catholics, because why I face Catholics are the umbrella, the taproot of Christianity. I don't take other religion, other Catholics, other Christians serious. If Catholic crumble today, Christianity will crumble, because they are the ones that have taproot. Other ones are just husband and wife made. Are you following? Yes. Because I told you, the day I was telling you why I want to use Catholic as an example. I told you that even the Easter, the date Easter will fall, can never be fixed except Catholic fix it. And Catholic fix it because of what they call liturgical calendar. They have their own Kasi Aguaro. Ibrahim Catholic, Ilota. Na Farache Koka. Also no Kanka na Kaboka Keto na Rog Ke Ise Neto Kasi Aguaro. Queen Erotia. Okanwe calendar. And it's their calendar that controls them. And their calendar is why they use to feast Easter. Oh, yeah, but sometimes they feast or die at the ending of March, or die in April. Or Catholic feast here. Other religion will not feast it. Are you following? Because every time was just celebrate the Queen Esther. It's a teaching for another day anyway. But what I want to tell you today is this. Now, image is image. Statue is statue. So I want to use Catholic being the head of Christianity as an example. You as a Catholic, in Onampa, want to go bossy Jeroniho statue Virgin Maria, more Niho sacristy, more Nijagoniho monsters we have our boy's image. 10th host, Holy Communion, email, it's not Jesus. I won't problem with that because it's a fact. But my question today is this. We want to go bossy Jeroniho Blessed Sacrament. Yes, equal normal. The host in Afia or Blessed Sacrament is produced by the Reverend Sisters in a convent in Sokumala. Then the monsters in Afia the anemia gold and a lele or that one whenever the sacrament and go to there and not foreign stuff. Now, here I call mother. Now, having established that is here is an image. Now, we want to go bossing on you Blessed Sacrament. Money on you statue given Maria. Money on you open up or up with Afro Lucas and Antonio Padua, Saint Inca, Saint Mary, Saint Inca. Now, what is there any way, any day have been in front of those carved images in your respective homes? Yes, and the ones in your parish. So, blessed by Father, and even the pictures you are in front of your house, the one that belongs to various actors that played a role of Jesus. Now, is there any of them you are in his presence, that image presence or statue presence, and after willing, crying, telling how you feel, telling your stories, how everything about your life is in shambles, how your business is going down, how your children is not doing well, how this, how that, and you know all of them. After mentioning all of them, have you ever visited anyone after you finish saying it? The statue raise hand. There's that statue, yes, that statue raise hand and park you at the back. Say, my son, go home. I have heard what you said. I will do it. Have you? The answer is no. Because you can't go Catholic more than me. Yes. There's some Nande propagate Catholics to the extreme. That time I remember those days, every Sundays, me and my team will normally go to various parishes and then societies. In various parishes. I remember that time when I was in Onitsha. This thing is about over 20 years ago, about 22 years ago. So at that time, sometimes I will from Onitsha come to my Catholic church in my town called St. George's. After church, we already discussed with the Reverend Father. We come to open, maybe we want to open Maria Society in the parish. We talk to parishioners before the final blessing. The same way I have visited so many parishes then when I was propagating those Marian stuff. So you can't be going Catholic, so I understand what I'm saying. So what I'm telling you, have you ever been in front of statue after praying? The statue stretch his hand and pack you at the back and say, go home, your problem have been heard and your problem have been solved. Have you? The answer is no. Then the same thing with the statues we have in Eze-Ana. Have you ever visited Ogbuefi after talking the way you feel like, and Ogbuefi raise hand and pack you at the back and say, go home? Your sin have been forgiven, or I had your prayers, I will solve it. Have you? It have not happened. So, meaning statue is statue, image is image. Whether that image is in your church or the image is in your Eze-Ana, image is image, statue is statue. So there's no difference. So why are you allowing somebody to be telling you that your foreign nage is a carved image and this and that? You should go and throw them, and you believe? You demonize your own images in your own Eze-Ana spirituality. Why promote his? Is it not deceitful? So what am I saying in essence? I'm rounding up. What I'm telling you is this. Understand that images is just a replica of a personality or an entity you believe in. The work of those images is to reframe your mind from going here and there, so that your mind will remain focused once you are facing the altar you made for yourself. It helps you for meditation. So, not as if their own image different from the images you are seeing in their churches and on your various homes. But note that those your picture you hang on the wall of your house is one atom. Picture you hang there. It's the imagination of the painter that painted it maybe towards the heart. He will now use different colors as a radiation. But those are man-made images. Because no human being, there was nothing like photograph during the time of the person you call your God, when he existed over 2,000 years ago. So you can see that those images you are seeing in your various home is imagination. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp. Or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp number remains 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672. Or 0813 82 43 871. See you tomorrow. No gawan keziokwu. Abo na onwe broje ji we chu aja. Emechia oye problem. May the blessing of the Most High to God keep me here in be with us and abide with us now and forevermore. Like I say.